Hey guys, Cindy over paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I am working toward the end of my Tina's mask makes. We are almost there, guys. I said I would do it in 100 days, and so far so good. We are almost there. This is day 96. Sorry, messes from day 95. Okay, and probably a couple of other days. Like these policy clips are from the other 2 days, 93 and 94. Okay, anyway. So today is day 96, and it is she accredits it to 2 people. Rachel over at Roxy Creations and Junie Desiree, I believe, are the 2 people that she said made this pocket that she saw. I believe that I have made this pocket once before. I saw it. I saw Rachel do it. Now, I think I did it for my pocketbook, but I'm not absolutely positive. So basically what this pocket is, let's see where we want to start. Do I want to start big or do I want to start small? We'll start small. Okay, so basically what this pocket is, and I have made a small modification to it. So you have to decide if you want to keep my modification or just do it the way they do it. They fold their paper completely in half. What this does is, I'm actually going to do it with book page because I want to do all of those the way that I do them. So I'm going to show you their method with a piece of book page. Okay, so basically what you do is you fold the page in half. You need a rectangular piece of paper, and you need it to be, you want to fold on the short edge. Okay, so you're going to fold this up like that. Okay, and then you're going to fold this over, but not all the way over. All right. So I want it to go not all the way to the edge. Okay. You can make this distance as narrow or as wide as you want. It's a lip for getting into a side pocket. Okay. And, of course, the wider you make the lip, the narrower your pocket will be. So you do that fold, and then you're going to unfold and you're going to fold this corner down. Right on the front of the pocket. Okay. So what you end up with is a little pocket here, a side pocket here, and then there's a pocket back here between these 2. Okay? If you were to glue that all together, that's how that would go. I'm not going to glue it because if I keep this as a pocket, I will probably cover this and decorate it up some. So I am not going to glue this. I am, however, going to get a bone folder. And we'll go ahead and put all our creases in. But as you can see, this pocket up here is like, the edges are, the back will be glued to a piece of paper in your book, and the front is even with this front piece, and it's really hard to get to that pocket in there. You could keep it like that as a hidden pocket. When you fold it and then you fold it in half again, it has a tendency to get off kilter. So I'm going to trim this edge. And then I'm going to trim this top. So for this pocket, that top edge is even with itself. All right. Now I'm going to show you how I modified it, because I like having a lip up there. All right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this short of my top. It doesn't have to be a big lip. I'm going to fold it short of my top. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it in half. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to fold it. I still want to fold it short of my, let me think. Okay. I'm going to fold it short of the side. Remember, we want that one side. I still want that one side. So I'm going to fold it to right here. And as you can see, that piece there is starting to like push out. I think what you could do is do it like this. Put a fold in it first, if that makes sense. So get this fold in here first. And then hopefully when you do this, and you do this, oh, it still pushes it. You see that edge? It still pushes that edge. But, I mean, you have to make your peace with it, trim it, whatever you want to do. All right. Now, one of the tall edges is what I would fold down for my triangle. So I fold down one of the tall edges. Okay, I don't want to go over the crease in the middle, but I want to go up to it. All right, and now I'm going to fold this back up. And what I get is I can see this pocket up here now. Now, you have to decide if you care about this. So when we do this triangle, when you let this piece come all the way to the top, that triangle is only over this front pocket. When you do it this way, it's a little bit over that back pocket too. You have to decide whether you care. I don't mind that. That little bit there does not bother me. It does not affect the pocket because the pocket is already just to there anyway. And then basically what you would do is you would glue all your spots. Now the question is, before I glue all my spots, whether or not I want to decorate that coffee dyed spot with anything. Okay, so let's glue this triangle down. That's the first thing it's got to be done. All right, so we'll glue that. And then if I'm looking at this, do I want to decorate this and do I want to decorate that edge? Okay, so I would want to, do I want to put something on here? And I think maybe I would just put some book page on there, actually. Let me see if I've got any. Okay, let's cut some of this. I don't want any of it to be, I don't want any of it to be like the border parts. My other option is to put music up here. I can put music on it. Okay, I'm going to cut this uneven bit off. And then we're going to cut across here, right at the top of the music. Okay. And then we're going to see what other crooked cutting we can do. I'm going to line it up with the top of that. You know what? I'm just going to glue it down and cut it off. It'll be easier that way. So, daggone, I made this a long involved process, didn't I? Okay. So we're going to put this on here. And I'm just going over to the mid fold. I don't want to go past it because I don't want it to... All right. Let's make sure this is good and glued. Okay, and then we're going to cut it off. Okay. Now this little modification I'm making is personal preference. If you don't have a problem with this back being even with the rest, then you don't have to do this uneven folding that I do. Okay. Now what you do is you're going to fold. This is another one of those ones where you're going to fold here I mean, you're going to glue here. And you're going to glue here. And you're going to close this up. Okay? That's going to close this back pocket and the front pocket. And then you're going to go along these two edges. Here and here. To close this side pocket. Okay. Now, let me get that down real good, and I'll show you where all your pockets are. Okay. So, excuse me. So our pocket is, we have a front pocket here, we have a side pocket here, and then we have a pocket in the back here behind the music. All right. And I can see it because I put this lip here. A lot of times what I'll do is round here and here. And this kind of reminds me of an overly complicated library pocket. But, so that's what we're making. I know, that was really overcomplicated. I'm going to do my fold method on all of them. So, the only difference is between what I'm going to do in all of this and what you would do is you would just fold your paper in half, even in half. I am not going to fold mine even. So again, I'm going to fold up like this, and I'm going to leave a little bit of a lip at the top. Okay. And then I'm going to fold over like this, and I'm going to leave... Sorry, I'm going to unfold it and do it. I'm going to fold over like this. I'm going to leave a little bit of lip down the side. Okay, this fold is the one you want to go all the way at the top if you don't want to do my modified version. Okay, and then we're going to fold this over like this and get all of our folds burnished in. And then this long piece right here is the one I'm going to fold to the center. All right, because that's my front piece. So I'm going to fold that to the center and I'm going to glue it down. Now this is double-sided paper, so technically I could do all my gluing. So I would glue this. And then I would glue here and here. And then I fold them together. All right. The reason I chose the sides I did is because I always glue on my shorter side so that I don't glue too high. Okay, so I glue those. And then this is my closure, so I'm going to glue this side, my skinnier side. If you look at these, when you fold them, this is fatter than this. You want to glue... Now, before you close this pocket, if this little triangle overhang bugs you, and you do want to do the version with the lip up here, you can just nip that off. It doesn't bother me, so I leave it. I mean, I can nip one off just so you can see what it looks like if you want. I guess there's no real way for you to tell me, yes, we want. Okay, and then I would go through and trim anywhere that folding has made it uneven. Okay, and there you go. There you have it. Another one done. I think these are really cute. And like I said, you got a pocket in the front here, you got a pocket here, and then you got a pocket up here. So a lot of fun, and then of course, however you glue it down, you can glue it in as a tuck. Okay, let's decide, do we want polka dots or do I want plants? Let's do plants on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to polka dot. I'll go this way. I'm going to do polka dots this way. I don't think this is cut straight. You guys love it when I start talking about things not being straight, don't you? I do it in like every video. Alright. We'll take this and we'll fold this like this. I basically do all my folds uneven. Okay, and then my skinny rectangle on my tall side is the one I fold. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold it while I've got it open. All right. All my rectangles are different sizes because of the way I do mine. So if you do yours like I do mine, then you're going to have a tall skinny rectangle and a shorter skinny rectangle. The tall skinny rectangle is the one you fold the triangle down on. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to do my glue. So we're going to glue here. And we're going to glue here. Okay, and I'm going to fold it in half. And we're going to get these down. All right. All right. We're good. We're good. And then I'm going to glue here. I'll cut the thing off of this one. So what I would do is I would cut this triangle right here. Let me get this fold over. And basically what I would do is I would cut here and here. Okay. And then when I glue this flap shut, it's going to give it a little bit of a different look. Also, if you wanted to round the corners on this pocket, you could. You just need to do it before you glue this shut. This corner here. Okay. And all you've done is flattened out the top of that pocket. So this little triangle isn't a triangle anymore. And then you still have this back pocket and it just doesn't have any overlap. Okay. So there's that one. It's very dark. I like the way it turned out though. You gotta stop pulling it. It's gonna come loose. Okay. All right, so let's get some folding done. My daughter's upstairs watching. She watches gamers, like on YouTube. She's upstairs watching somebody play a game called Subnautica. I sometimes sit and watch with her. I've gotten more used to it because my kids like to sit and watch the gamers play. I folded that in half, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna have to refold it. But yeah, so she's upstairs watching Subnautica, and somebody has modified the game, and it's called like Red Plague or something. And she's watching somebody play that modified version. She wanted to play it herself and hadn't been able to because she thought that the people who were making it like gave up on the project. So she didn't even know they had finished it. So, but this is a brand new video posted by somebody who is playing it, so she's watching it. I get the feeling she's going to go see if she can find it. It's a cross between a sci-fi game. Well, I mean, it is sci-fi, but it's like, it's an exploration game, and you land on a planet with, and it's underwater. So it's like you're doing everything underwater. It's kind of an interesting concept. All right, let's get this folded here. And so she's, that's torn. Oh, good, that's my triangle. So I'm going to fold this. And then I'll glue it, and it won't matter that that's torn. Anyway, so she's watching that upstairs. When we were eating, my husband's always like, I want to watch normal TV. So we were watching an episode of NCIS, and actually we stopped about halfway through it. NCIS is doing that thing that I've told you guys I don't like, where they're getting way too into, like, the characters' backstories and stuff. I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind a little bit of insight here and there, like at the end of the show or the beginning of the show, if you start with somebody at home and, you know, you're seeing something. But I cannot stand it when they start making it like half the show. And I told my husband, I said, it makes me feel like that they've come up with a crime and they know who did it and they know what the storyline is, but they don't have enough. I think I folded the wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. They don't have enough filler. Crime filler. They don't have enough, like, clues and stuff that goes with the crime to fill the space of the show. So instead, they fill it with drama that I'm not interested in. I just want to see them solve the crime. And I get the feeling they have to fill, you know, their allotted amount of time. The episode is supposed to be an hour long with commercials. I want to see they're like actually like 43 minutes or something, 44 minutes worth of actual show that they have to make. And I feel like they've lost the ability to actually make a 44-minute crime drama. So they put all this other stuff in it. And I'm not a fan. I know, sorry. Okay, this one's going to be tough because, actually, you know what? It's not going to be tough because we're going to go like this. Okay. Hopefully this will work. No. Okay. So I need it to be upside down on the front. So it needs to be like this. I was trying to decide how the front would go. And I tell you what, even using a cutter, I didn't cut these things straight. I cut them off camera, just to get them ready. And can you see that mess? But anyway, yeah. So they're getting into a lot of, like, half the episode was about the fact that one of the people is dating one of the other people's sister. And they're going on and on and on about it. And I'm like, I don't care. This is not supposed to be a soap opera. It's supposed to be a crime show. I don't care. So yeah, and then we got partway through it, and this homicide detective shows up to quote unquote give them information because it was his CI or something that was dead, that supposedly was the murder victim, and he wanted to come and let them know and all this kind of stuff, and then he starts asking questions. Well, they wanted to know if his CI had given him any information on who the head guy of this gang that they're trying to bring down is, and he was like, no, and he was like, no, he never got a chance to give me any information on that. And then he starts asking questions. He looks at him and he goes, did he tell you guys, did you guys find anything out? And my husband and I said, it's him. He's a dirty cop. And then everybody was like, well, let's turn this off since we already know the answer. So we voted the show off the island, and we didn't even finish the episode. Which is disappointing because NCIS is one of my go-tos. I like that show. But they're messing with it. Okay. So that's what that one's going to look like. That's kind of fun, actually. I'm not minding that. And the upside down numbers over here are kind of covered, so I'm okay with that too. All right, so let's glue this one together. I'll probably finish it just because I'm one of those people that isn't going to be able to leave it unfinished. And we watched half of it, I would say. And we've got one that's got a daughter, and he's a single dad because his wife died of cancer, and he's raising his daughter on his own, and there's a father-daughter dance at his daughter's school, and so he's taking dance lessons. I'm like, dude, she's not in high school. It's not like a prom or anything. And I'm like, I'm watching him practice his dancing in the morgue while he's supposed to be doing an autopsy or cleaning up after an autopsy or something. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if you get out on the floor and dance like that at your daughter's dance, she's going to run and hide in the bathroom and beg you not to take her to school anymore for the rest of her life. You're supposed to chaperone and maybe dance a slow song with her. But it's like, I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, I was like, okay. So they were really going off the deep end with this particular episode. I guess maybe they were just having fun with it. I don't know, but it was just a lot in one episode. Let's see how many more pieces. I got 4 more here, guys. You think we can get 4 more done? I think we can do it. These ones are going to be a little, I was going to say, wow, that's really off. And it actually is kind of off. Man. All right, I'm going to make this lip a little smaller. I don't think it needs to be that big. These pieces are bigger. These pieces of paper, I cut them. I think this is one of the ones I cut. I cut them 9 by 12. So they're not the typical 8.5 by 11. Oops. It wiggled. Okay. So now I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. Although there is an NCIS Origins new episode out, and I think I've got 2 FBIs to catch up on. And tonight, it's the 16th, right? Yeah, today's the 16th, by the way. I'm filming on Sunday. I think this goes up on, I don't know. I'm thinking Thursday. I don't know why I'm thinking Thursday, but I'm thinking Thursday. Anyway, Tracker's supposed to start back up tonight, but I probably won't be able to see the episode until tomorrow. Because they still do that thing where they play it, like if you pay for the live version of a channel or whatever, you can watch it live. But everything live has commercials. And there's a reason I pay for the not commercial version of the channels that I get. But, so I might not be able to watch that until, starting tomorrow. Okay. So I glued those edges. I'm going to have to glue these. So I have a few of those. And then of course I always have my, I'm rewatching Criminal Minds with my son. And I'm always rewatching British Mysteries because, oh, and there's a couple of Dalglishas up. I think there's one more. Not a couple. I think there might be one more that I haven't seen yet. They put the season up, and I'm going to be sad because it seems to take them a while to make a new season. So when this one's done, I'm going to have to wait. It's going to upset me. There's not enough episodes in a season. Yeah, some of these shows, because they do them in parts, I guess. But even in parts, it's only like 6 episodes. So, I don't know. Alright, so we have this pocket, and this. And there's our pocket back there. Okay. Alright, I gotta stop messing with them. It's getting hot down here, actually. Not for nothing. I'm going to fold it like this because I think I want the stripes showing in the triangle. Okay. So, having said all that, I guess it'll depend. Like when I go upstairs, if they're using the TV, I might sit down and edit a little bit and then watch TV when everybody goes to bed. That's usually what happens. Although, like I said, my younger son usually stays up with me. But I'm trying to get one more video in before my older son has to go to bed. So he's got work tomorrow morning. Alright, so I'm going to get 2 more of these done. I think I've got 2 more pieces of paper there. And when I get them done, then we will try and decorate one. I have no thoughts on the decorating, guys. I know I'm always saying that. It's true, though. No thoughts on the decorating. So, we'll be winging it. What is that? Oh, threads. I have no idea where that came from. I have no... there's no fabric or threads in this project. Okay. So, is anybody else watching anything interesting? My daughter went to the movies with her friend and saw that movie Hard Eyes. She likes horror. She's like me when I was her age. I liked horror stuff too. I read horror books. I watched horror movies. The whole horror bit. I did it too, so not really. Okay, I like that. I like how that turned out. Okay. Just the glue seepage is insane because I keep putting too much glue on them. Okay. And like I said, it's because it's warm down here, so my glue is flowing like water. Oops. Sorry, I got quiet on you. I feel like the only thing I've been talking to you guys about recently is what I watch. Not for nothing. I mean, it's either that or I can tell you about the fact that my husband ripped a bunch of wallpaper border and stuff down out of my bathroom because he said it was molding. So he thought it might be the reason why. Remember I told you guys I kept getting sore throats and I couldn't figure out why, and it was like happening every couple of weeks. I would get over one, and like a week or two later I would get another one. Yeah, well, he was wondering if maybe it had something to do with the mold he found in my bathroom, which I suppose is a definite possibility. So he went through and he put on one of his masks because he does masks for his job. So he put on one of his masks and he pulled down all the wallpaper borders and stuff and basically bleached my bathroom walls. So it's like having my bathroom sterilized. Well, at least the walls anyway. And then I have to now go through and clean the rest of it real good. I'm supposed to do that today and I didn't. I'll have to do it tomorrow. It's my tomorrow project. I'm hoping, if he's right, I'm actually hoping that if I'm not breathing mold from my bathroom anymore, that it takes away this. I have been like inordinately drowsy as of late. Like, it just seems like I can never get enough sleep. So I'm kind of hoping that if there was mold in my bathroom, that's the reason I feel that way. And that it will... Oh, this one's going to have to be trimmed. It will... I'll get some energy. Like, my sleep will be good and I'll actually get some energy back. That's my hope. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but I'm hoping. Because, I mean, it's like... The other day I got up at a relatively normal hour. But it's like if I don't set an alarm, I don't get up before double digits hit. And it's gotten kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do it this way, maybe? I don't know. No. I'm trying to decide. I want the flowers to show, and I'm worried that I'm going to lose most of them. Oh my. Are you looking at that? Are we looking at this? Goodness. Alright. Just going to have to... So it's going to be this one. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, my moldy bathroom. Yeah, so I'm not a big wallpaper fan. It's the wallpaper from when the house was, like when we bought it. It was in there. And it's probably, I mean, the wallpaper itself is probably like 30 years old. It's not, my bathroom is not one that's been one of those places that we've done any painting or remodeling to. You know, the lived-in parts of the house where everybody else spends their time, it has been my priority. So I didn't cut off the dotted edge, the dotted line. I don't know if I mind it just because this one happens to be black and white in there. So I haven't decided if it bothers me. I'll let you know. All right. No, you may not. You may not. You may not. You may not buckle or twist or do whatever it is that you're trying to do. You may fold. And I just got glue everywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do for a mat. When I move to my new craft space, I do not know what I'm going to do for a mat. I may end up edging this pocket, though. Also, if you've accidentally glued this and you decide, oh, I want that cut. It's like, okay, well then just go in here with your scissors and do this and then unfold it and cut it off. Okay? And there you go. It's not too late. This, on the other hand, is an abysmal mess. Oh, Lord. Okay. That's glued shut. I don't want to cut too much. I'm pretty sure that's glued shut. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got there, and here. Okay. So we got all of these made, guys, and I still took forever. Let's see what we might decorate them with. I don't mind that on there, actually. We've gone so, like, down the rabbit hole here. I don't know that I want to get too bogged down. But I do want to decorate one, so... Okay. I'm going to put some glue up here on the top of this pocket. And I'm hoping that it will glue flat enough that it will not interfere with anything going in the pocket. I don't think it will, but who knows? It definitely needs to stay above the pocket to not interfere. Okay. And I'm going to cut it off. Right along there. Like that. I'll cut it off back here. Like that. And then I'm going to leave that for now. Not because it will necessarily stay, but because when I put it in the book, I might like it with whatever page I put it on. So I'm going to leave it for now. I don't think this is wide enough for what I want. Oh, this might be. Maybe not. I kind of want something down here to put this label on. I've gotten to where I like putting the label on top of like some lace or something. I don't like just putting them down on the paper. What about a piece of this? Why is there so much fatter at one end? Just scruff up the edge a little bit where I cut it. And then over here we'll do it again. And I'll scruff up this edge a little bit where I cut it. And by scruff, I just mean kind of pull it, because it's crocheted, so, and it's not connected to anything anymore. So if you just kind of mess with it, it gets all off kilter. Although that is not Oh, there we go. Some of the threads broke. That'll make it look a little ratty. Okay, so I need to put glue down for this to go in. Just like that. I wanted it over there by the edge. Okay, and I'm even okay with like putting it so that it hangs off on one side. Although with the crocheted lace, that's hard because when you do that, that's a big drop for the, and this is just copy paper. This isn't anything. Although I will say this, if you're going to drop something, copy paper is probably the easiest thing to do it with, because cardstock would get all misshapen and stuff. So I don't know if you could actually do something like that with cardstock. Okay, so we'll put that on there. That's fun. Okay. And then do I want to tie that in with something along here? Ooh, I could maybe we could bunch it. Maybe not all the way up. Well, there we go. Okay. Now I've got to get this thing to be agreeable and lay flat. Oh. Oh, don't do that. Also didn't think about the fact that right along the edge is where I want the edge of the lace to be, because I don't want it to overhang the pocket and cause problems. Alright guys, this is going to be the one we decorate. I'm not going to probably decorate another one. So, I have tons of fun with these. Now that I've gotten out all my laces and stuff, I love putting them on everything. I mean, I guess this has become my my style. I didn't really have one before, but I guess if you were gonna shabby chic, lacy, frilly. Oh, and buttons. Don't forget my buttons. Speaking of which, guys are like, seriously, no more buttons. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off down here. Like this, right along that. Daggone it, it came loose. Put a dab of glue right there and kind of bunch it in there. Come on, you can hold. Good. Okay, so we have that. That is not supposed to be up there like that. I'm going to tack this down right there, and then hope that if I do put a button or something on there, Oh, yeah, that one. It goes with all the lace and stuff. Okay. That's it, guys. I like the way that turned out. I think it's cute. Okay, so these are these pockets. They are Roxy's Creations and Junie Desiree triple pockets with my own little modification. Like I said, you can use my modification or not. I just like the idea of being able to find that pocket. And since really you can't put a notch in it, because if you put a notch here, you're going to open up this pocket. You kind of, are left with just the this idea. It was the only idea I could come up with. So yeah, this was day 96, guys. We are almost done. I've got, see if this was 6, I got 7, 8, 9, and 100. We got 4 days left. I know, I should have been able to do the math. It's late. And I can't wait. Again, I will put the reminder out there that the 100 day video will have a giveaway with instructions. So please do tune in for that, and I will see you guys tomorrow with day 97. Bye-bye.